¿Tú sientes que estás en un rat race un poco? O no sé, porque a mí es muy parecido.
Yo, bueno, no, pues esa es la cosa. Realmente no, not anymore. Listen, when I lived in the States, I became a workaholic. I really did. Because I was a teacher, but then I got in sales. Then I started selling. I sold TEFL courses. I sold the courses for Americans like you. There in Chicago, I sold it for Americans and Canadians that wanted to become teachers in Europe and Asia and Latin America. So I did that for like 10 months or so. TEFL Institute, it was called a company. So
International TEFL Institute or whatever?
I don't know. It was just TEFL Institute.
Okay.
TEFL. And no, it got out of business. Went bankrupt years ago. But the thing is, so that's why I'm saying it. Doesn't matter. But anyway, but I became really obsessed with commissions, trying to schmoosh people around. No? You say that? Schmooze. To schmooze people around.
A pyramid scheme, right?
No. It's not.
TEFL's good, but was it the kind of thing where they're like, buy some and then sell them, or is it not? I guess it's not really.
Yeah. It's really no. You get what you. I mean, it was really about hyping. My job was hyping up the idea of adventure in Europe. So I that was my job really, because I'm European, so I have this accent, and the people say, some people think it's cool because, you have an accent. Oh, wait, so tell me more. So how did you end up here? And then you said, you could do the same. You could come to Europe, you could do this. Usually it was college kids or straight out of college kids. People between 22 and 28, something like this. And then I saw but I became really obsessed with commissions and this whole thing, and I realized that I wasn't spending time in stuff because I really liked improvisation, improv classes. I took improv. I went to Improv Olympic, which was a school in Chicago. I did that for about a year or even more. But I loved it. I became addicted to those classes. Improv for me is the best because I love coming up with ideas constantly and thinking about how to taking something and making something out of that. And improv is exactly that. So, but I stopped doing it because I'm wasting my time because this is not leading me anywhere. And I need to make more money because otherwise I'm a loser. I got infected. I realize now. I know. I got infected with the idea that if you spend time with other things, you're becoming more and more of a loser. Because I don't know, because of I was surrounded with friends that made me think.
So I would say the opposite. I would say you doing improv is way more interesting than you selling things or your suit.
No, now I know. Now I got back to it. And I never was like that. That's the thing. That it started developing in the States because also I hang out with some Republicans also. I have a mixed bag of friends. Some of them Republicans, and the Republicans ones, those were the ones that really say, "Hey, Rafa, what are you doing, man? You need to get your shit together, man. Get your focus more on job. Once you get more money and you really know what you're doing in your life, then you can start doing other stuff."
When you're 60.
Exactly. They say, listen, no.
I want to live now.
I need to find the balance.
Muchos no me entienden, pero...
Por eso ahora, para mí ahora mismo es perfecto. Se lo decía yo a Megan otro día, I was telling her. Porque tengo un trabajo estable, que saco mi dinero bien para vivir. And I can get to do this shit, I love this stuff, I get to meet cool people like you, I talk about random stuff, For me, this is the perfect mix. Because you still get to make money enough to afford your whatever you want to do. That's the... Of course, I'm not going to go on a yacht every weekend, and spend 200 euros in Coke, you know what I'm saying? But, but still.
It's an expensive habit.
I'm not going to be the next Wolf of Wall Street of Malaga. The Wolf of Malaga.
I don't know. I had a problem because I worked in marketing at a PR agency, and for the most part, I could get away with, working the 40 hours a week, and that's that. But to me, so I'd work, 9 to 5, whatever, and be done. But I still felt like it was too much of my time, and I wasn't able to do the things I wanted to do.
The 9 to 5 job. Yeah.
The 9 to 5 job, and
that's a lot.
I just looking at my future of my boss being the director and being like, God, she's working so much and so hard, and that's my future. That's what I'm supposed to be aspiring to.
Yeah.
When I thought, I kind of thought the higher you got, the less you had to work in a way, but it's not true. And so it's is that what I want to be doing in the next few years? Working all the time? And yes, I'll be making 6 figures, but is it worth it? And so that's where I was no, and I'm not content just doing my 9 to 5 job. It's just not very fulfilling and gratifying. I'm just selling things to people that they don't need, and I don't know. I just was I can't do it anymore. I needed to get out.
I'm 100% on board with you there. I do a 9 to 5 now, but to me it's just a means to an end. But I don't take it for example, if they pay me more, if they offer me more money to work more hours and to be more stressed out and more burned out, I'm not gonna do it. Unless unless I'm forced to or whatever, But I don't think that I'm gonna be put in that position. But still, to me, it's okay. It's because also I don't like uncertainty, because I have switched so many jobs. So many jobs in my life in different countries and stuff. You get tired. So right now I'm in my city. This is my city. Still, and this is remote. This is a remote job. So if I want to go to Germany, I can go to Germany and still keep working. If I want to go to Australia, New Zealand, whatever, I can go. But it gives me the flexibility. So that's the best thing about this job. Is I got my schedule, and but I got the flexibility of doing whatever. Also, I have maybe 3 meetings with fixed times in the day, but it's not I need to be doing exactly the same thing at a specific time every single day.
I think that my job was so tied to it, client service or just client meetings all the time.
Yeah.
And that's where
that sucks,
because I could do the 8 hours a day, but doing it on the 8 hours of the day when I want to be working, not it always has to be from 9 to 5. I think that's the flexibility I need.
Mira, Megan, what advice would you give to someone who's trapped in the rat race right now and wants to get out and doesn't know how to?
Save up, make a plan, and get out. And everyone's going to tell you might be crazy or whatnot, but just do it and you won't regret it. I don't regret leaving marketing high elite marketing job in LA and coming to Spain at all. I would do it again.
The thing about this podcast is that I always get people like you, like Olivia, Diana and you, and also Tasha. Tasha is similar. You guys are very similar in the mindset, and I really appreciate that because I think you guys are exceptions. You're not the norm, because when I was in the States, the general mindset was more leaning towards you gotta go hardcore, make your money, and
Americans that don't leave America.
Yeah, try to make of course they try to make their living and enjoy life, but try to it's only the enjoying life was more of an anecdote, in a sense, it was more anecdote, something. If you can try to sneak in some cool stuff in your life.
Or it's work really hard till you can retire and then do all the cool things. Yeah. But to me, it's tomorrow's not guaranteed. So why would I wait to do all the things I want to do until I'm 60 or until I can? Yeah. I think it's do the things you want to do now.